Hello! Today's Thursday, and that means we've got old school updates. So what updates do we have? We've got the boss pets and spawn rate changes from the last poll. So this week is an interesting one for scapers of all types, with big changes to how spawns work, along with some not so big boss monsters. So we're starting off with the boss monster pets. Have you ever been at God Wars, firing away at Kriara and thought, boy, I'd sure like to have this vicious beast follow me around all the time? Well, if you have, it's your lucky day. Boss monster pets are now available for the following bosses: Krill, General Godar, Kriara, the Kraken, Ziliana, the Giant Mole, the Dagannoth Prime, the Dagannoth Rex, the Dagannoth Supreme, the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, the King Black Dragon, and the Cowfight Queen. While these lovely beasts are now available as loots from their large counterparts, you might not see too many around and about. These pets are incredibly rare drops, so you'll have to spend a fair amount of time taking out your favourite bosses in order to get your tiny companion. Try your luck and head over to the boss of your choice now. Who knows, maybe you'll be the first to get your hands on the cute little boss. So it looks like we get two versions of the Cowfight Queen, and we also get the Giant Mole. Unfortunately, we do not get a baby mole like they said on the poll. Anyway, next they've got standardizing respawn rates. Spawn rates of pretty much everything in old school will now be consistent throughout all worlds. Prior to this update, the time that resources and monsters would take to respawn will be based on how many people are online on that world. The more players that were online, the faster resources or monsters would spawn. This wasn't ideal, and you agreed, so resources and monsters now spawn at a standardized rate throughout the world, regardless of how many people are online. The spawn rates of the Dagannoth Kings have not changed in order to avoid impacting how players kill the bosses, and the God Wars bosses have a set spawn rate of once every 90 seconds, a halfway point between the previous slowest and fastest spawn rate, so that the players are still able to kill the bosses at a reasonable rate whether they are solo or in teams. In other news, Elite Anagram Clue NPCs no longer ignore you if you've completed your challenge scroll. They fixed the chat head where you're wearing a cat mask. They fixed a typo on mostly helmets. They've improved route finding near the Yanal Wall agility shortcut. The barrel chest anchor is now listed in the skill guides. They've added a lot more messages on the game filter based on our feedback, including hunting chinchompers, smashing gargoyles, and eating food. Lumberyard teleport scrolls are now available as clue scroll rewards. The graceful outfit has now been graphically reworked. Clue scrolls and caskets can no longer be picked up on free-to-play worlds. You can no longer telegrab members' objects in free-to-play worlds. However, you can telegrab untrimmed skill capes. As always, discuss this update on the forums. Yesterday they put up a bounty hunter dev blog, click here for my video on that. Last week, Mob Matt K put up a developer blog about Artisan, click here for my video on that. And remember, today's Thursday, so 5 PM British time, there'll be a Q&A live stream from the Old School Jagex team. So to keep up to date with the updates that's going on with Old School, and what might be added into Old School, follow the mods on Twitter, that's Jagex Alfred, Jagex Ash, Jagex John C, Jagex Matt K, Jagex Reach, Jagex Ronan, and Jagex Weth. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to keep up to date from me, please like and subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.